Hey guys, I'm Mikey. We're back here for another video. Welcome back to an episode of my daily sniping series. Guys, let's get started right away. Today what I want to talk about is going to be one feature in solo challenges that are going to change solos forever and why I think it's going to be so important. Cause I know some people won't won't think this is actually one of the biggest features, but it is. So let's get started right away with this. It's going to be the ability to go from one solo to the next. So obviously that was confirmed. We will have a solo when you're in a solo sequence, I believe. I don't think this is actually going to work when you're in just regular solos. Let's say you're in limited time solos or weekly solos. It won't let you go from one solo to the next like that. I think how this is going to work is if you're in like a solo sequence and you could probably do this 16 times. Then you have to go through the loading screen, get out, and then go to the other one. And to be honest, you might at first think like, oh, well, yeah, it's going to save what? Like all of 1-2 minutes? Like I can easily just go through that 2-minute process. It's not that difficult. But then you start going to solos and you realize, like, let's say you do a whole solo sequence, right? 16, 32 solos. That might take you roughly about an hour and a half. I mean, it depends on how long the solos is, of course. But at least let's say 32. Yeah, actually, probably at least 30 or 40 minutes of that is going to be the loading time of loading in the game, loading out of the game. You know, maybe I had to adjust contracts. Maybe I do this, that, and the third. All of that is going to just be that loading time. So just to think about, there's only 24 hours in a day, right? And I know some of you guys out there are like myself, how we just grind solos like crazy, We just go to town with grinding solos, and we might be grinding solos 10 hours a day, every single day when MUT first comes out. And with that in mind, that maybe 1 or 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes loading in the game, 2 minutes loading out. That little bit of time that you might think, oh, it's like 2 minutes, is actually going to be such a huge feature. And I might go as far as to say this might be one of the biggest features, with the fact that the time you're going to save, especially because how many solos you do. I have done probably this year alone easily over 5,000 solos. And if I had 2 minutes back on each of those, or 4 minutes back on each of those solos, that is mind-boggling how much time that's going to save every single person. And the fact, I'm not trying to like overhype this feature and make it like too crazy, but if you just think about if you load a solo right now, right? You go into solo, imagine just being able to skip that next little loading screen to go to the next solo. It's going to be really awesome. Now, of course, you're still going to have to do, the loading screen for non-sequence solos. So that will kind of suck. But, it's kind of like push and shove with that. Now, again, I'm hoping maybe they could find a way to go from, like, let's say you're on weekly solos, you click next, and you're on the next weekly solo, and it goes right down the list. That would be really cool if they could do something like that. But with that in mind, guys, tell me down below, what's your favorite feature of Madden 18? What I'm going to be doing in the next couple videos is actually going through all the features and kind of giving my rundown of what I think about the features. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like button, subscribe, channel if you're new. See you.